Hello again. In this video, I want to give a little bit more background and information about the Wheel of Soul's return and why we might find it useful to work in this way. If you're anything like me, you're a creative, and learning in other ways without using creativity can be very difficult for you. I'm very kinesthetic, so I need to move my body, I need to make things or write or create something if I'm going to learn about how it operates, if I want to get more information from something. And that's a vital part of who I am. How are you at learning? What helps you to learn about things? Do you need to be hands-on, or do you need to listen to people talking about stuff, or, do you need to listen? What works for you? Well, this wheel, this medicine wheel, is a way of showing us how to use creativity as a learning tool. It also uses personal development. It helps us to identify some of the key characteristics that we might have been growing up with or become an adult with that serve us sometimes, but actually at other times really don't serve us. So the beginning of working with the Wheel of Soul's return is about the gathering, and it's about gathering as much information about ourselves as is possible. We need to remember certain things. We need to take a look at our childhoods. We need to remember the things that we loved. We need to get to know a little bit more about who we are and identify some of the patterns and habits that we hold. And once we've done that, we can take all that information into what we call the deeper knowing. And this part of the wheel, which is the second segment, which is the lower part of the wheel here, includes the apprentice, the artisan, and the thespian, the actor. What we're doing then is creating art from our wounds. And we're also taking a good look at those things that we loved and beginning to invite them back into our life. Things that we might have forgotten that were important to us once, but, growing up and being an adult and having responsibilities, we have a tendency to forget them. And with that forgetting, we can lose a sense of joy. We can lose some of that pleasure in life. So we start to invite them back in, and we start to get creative with those things that we've learned about ourselves or we've remembered. And from that place, it's a lot of work. It is deep work, but in that place we have the support of others. So in the work that I offer, we're connecting to groups, we're talking about things, we're sharing things, sharing experiences, and that really helps us to learn and go a little bit deeper with our process. So it's a really enjoyable and fun experience, and there are always tasks, there are always things to create, there are always things to do and to present to each other, which is a really helpful part of the process. So that's a little bit more about this wheel, this medicine wheel. It's designed from my own experiences, the life that I have lived, and what I've recognised I've needed to do to bring my purpose into the world, which I am hugely, hugely grateful for, and that I love, and I receive a lot of pleasure from, especially in sharing it with others. So if you're more interested, send me a message. You can write to me, caroline@middleearthmedicine.com. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever you want to. And just ask me more questions. I'm really happy to hear from you. Great.